The college football weekend kicks off here in Tampa. For the first time, it'll be Boise State playing South Florida as last year's playoff darling looks to repeat 2024, while the Bulls believe it's their turn to crash the playoff party. It's time. Week one of college football is here in Tampa. Sherrod at the 5. He's going to make a couple of men miss, but South Florida does a great job. Corraller's return along the offensive line, so a veteran group up front. After a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Play fake Matson, rolls out. That's what he does. Finds his receiver. It'll be a first down for the Broncos. That looks... And it'll be a first down, Boise State. That was gains. South Florida territory. It's Sherrod. Quick scat, quick cut, and a first down, Boise. Empty backfield. Matson over the middle, caught. And he'll be short as the ball pops out. Mac Harris, the other. They wanted much improvement from the defense, and boy, did they get it on their opening drive. A turnover. Here comes Byron. So play clock rarely gets under 25 for them. They got it down to 4, 3rd and long. Brown corralled. Brown tackled and sacked. The transfer, David Latu from... See what they do here. Matson. Almost intercepted. He tried to get that over the defender and just drop one in there to Cameron Bates, and Jarvis. Shiftiness and another early 3rd down. Brown over the middle. That is caught, had pressure. Can he get to the first down? It's going to be close. That's Keyshawn Singleton. And they actually run the play. And if we're aggressive call out of Alex Golish, I know the quarterback 6'3", 232, but he couldn't get any penetration on the Boise State defensive line.
You've got 99, Michael Madry, 90, Braxton Feely, and David Latu, number 92, who we've talked about tonight.
Matson to throw again, has over the middle open, it is caught. You mentioned Chris Marshall, he goes right back at him. He makes that catch and a gain of 13. It's officially a 3rd and 1. That's Sherrod.
The big power backs who you want to have personnel-wise.
Games. And I'm talking by the edge of that face mask. He moves the chains. It'll be a first pair of shoes. See if he gets those tonight as Riley now in. Play fake Matson to the end zone. Flag on the play. Chris Marshall caught up with Deshaun.
Pass interference, number 22, defense. Ball be placed at the spot of foul and automatic. First down.
All right, so now goal to go after the penalty. And you mentioned he's a big kid, Chris Marshall. Sire Gaines off the left side, tries to get to the goal line, and the push leaves him just short after a gain of 3.
To get to the line of scrimmage.
Matson fumbled it, was able to corral it, but not get across the goal line. And almost a disaster for Boise State as Fred. Matson checks. Matson throws. Broncos strike first. And it's Boise State taking advantage of the turnover on down. Left in the first quarter. Brown, time, takes a shot, has a receiver, caught. And that's how the first quarter ends. That is Tennessee transfer Chaz Nimrod, and a gain of 37. How about that for a 3rd and 17 conversion? We haven't seen this offense do anything all night. And then Brown sets that back foot, finds Nimrod. End of 3rd and 6. First time we've seen a run out of Byron Brown, and that's why you run this quarterback. 6'3", 2. Out route, low, incomplete. It's intended goals last season from 50-plus yards. Grammatica's kick. It's Tampa. Automatica. Like there was ever a doubt. Just don't do the Grammatica celebration. There you go. 52 yards. Laces in. Didn't matter. Down the middle. South Florida on the board. 7-3 early second quarter. To the sideline, and a good throw from Maddox Madsen. What a dart to Latrell Caples, and that's going to be a first down after a gain of 15.
What a terrific rhythm.
Just converted on 12. Madsen out of the pocket, dumps it down to Gaines. He tries to truck over some Bulls defenders, and they weren't having it. Jalen. So another 3rd and long, kind of the story of the first half for both of these teams. Brown had time, and then the pocket just collapsed around him. That was Braxton Feely, and that's also going to be a flag.
Number 4, defense. 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot and automatic. First down.
You know, you're 100% correct. That's uncharacteristic to Boise State's nature. As we take another look, and he just throws him down late. I like this call.
Foul. Just a little bit of out of sync tonight as South Florida, as Byron's going to run it again. I'll tell you what, when I said that he's big, he just went low on
the physical build of Dante Culpepper when he was at UCF.
Oh, what a shot over the middle to Singleton. He's their big play receiver from a year ago. Ty Benefield brings him down, and so Luke's, here you have it. Big penalty. I also don't often see someone named Bol Bol twice. I didn't have that one on my name card. That was a great job. Staying in the pocket. Ball comes out. Benefield forced the fumble, and I think Jeremiah Koger was able to fall back on it. He did. The true freshman from Baltimore. But did he have possession?
Did he complete the act of the catch and maintain possession of the football? Because it looks like he's bobbling a little bit there. As he's trying to secure the football, he takes a couple of steps.
Just under midway here through the second quarter. First half, it's been entertaining. Can Brown add some yardage? Has to stake away from the pocket. He's got space. There goes Byron. Touchdown, Bulls!
Ends up clipping number 5 right there for Boise State, coming inside on the rush and creates an open lane. That front door opens in the middle of that defense, and then it's all 230 pounds of Byron Brown lowering the shoulder on top. Completely the opposite of how they played a year ago.
So now 1st and 5, the give to Sire Gaines. Had one man to beat, and he did that. There's a look at what he can do as he gets to the outside, makes a man miss. Ward brings him.
Yeah.
Why not give it to him again? See if he can get some momentum. He does, had a crease. And so you get a gain of 14, then a gain of 9.
Yeah.
We've got to come up with something. Sherrod up the middle. A gain of 5, Mac Harris.
And a potential shot over the top. They got to keep the ball in front of him.
And there's that play fake. Does he take the shot over the middle? He does. What a grab. First time we've called Matt Lauder's name to. So now 2nd and 14. Gains, space, ball's out, picked up by South Florida. Another turnover for this Bulls defense. That is the talented
Football, stepping up to Clona, pop. Ball comes right out. And that's what happens when you've got your color jerseys running to the football. That ball goes on the ground. And Singleton, I mentioned earlier.
The Cowboys documentary dropped. 3rd and 10. First things first. Dangerous throw to the outside. Can't complete it. And so it'll be a punt. Boise State now under the 2-minute timeout with 2 timeouts remaining. And now it's 3rd and 15 at a field goal range. Madsen checks down to try to get something back, and it was a minimal gain at best by Sherrod. Schuler chases him out of bounds, and a gain of 5. So Josh Porter deep to receive the punt. South Florida nearly got. That's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Look, all 3 timeouts left remaining. I'd be stunned. I know Alex Golis likes fun, loves offense. You've got a 10-7 lead against. Dare I question a coach? Yeah, right up the middle. But see, Lugs, we nailed it.
There you go.
You run a play, you sit on the lead, and you get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Entertaining first half as South Florida, the home team, is another day. As we begin the 3rd quarter here in Tampa. We check in with Harry.
Matt, I caught up with Boise.
Grip ends up making the play, but Jaden Virgil Morgan ends up missing the play in the backfield. Would have been a loss of about 3 yards.
So now 3rd and short. And right up the middle, it'll be a first down for the Bulls. That was Notriani. As Weston Wolf motions to the other side, the quick screen over the middle. That's Singleton trying to get some yards back. Not going to be enough, and Boise State's defense going to do their job. Madsen's going to fake it. He's going to take a shot upfield, and that's going to go right to the sideline and out of bounds. Intended for Chris Marshall. James Chenault on the coverage. The 5th pre-snap penalty of the game for Boise State. It's been for error for the punter. He's just going to quick hit it. 1 step and kick. And all things considered, ball bounces out at the 49-yard line. And a punt of 47 on the field for the Broncos. Brown had plenty of time, goes back to the other side, gets something. And now you wondered with a gain of 3, going to break through at some point. Fake! He's got him! What a call! Singleton! Bulls! Touchdown! Hewlett, they told us before the game they're excited about his future at quarterback. You just saw why. A fake punt to Singleton. And we are running with the Bulls in Tampa. They've got 25 on the ropes. 17-7 in the third. Dylan Riley's going to get his turn in the backfield. Mattson's going to play fake, roll out. Execution there to Ben Ford. Faked it left, booted right. Going to mark him just short of the first down. 10-plus games a year ago of 220-plus yards rushing. And that'll be good enough for a first down on 2nd and 1. Third down. The 63 journey honors the legacy of Leroy Selman. They're going to run the play. Mattson, nowhere to go. Tries to do it with his feet and gets it. Maddox Mattson was dead to rights until he cut back. Mattson looked right, came back to his left, tucks it and runs. He's done that a couple of times on this drive for big gains to move the chains. Schuler brings him down, and that's a gain of 11.
Smart, heady decision right there. Take what the defense gives.
Fresno State, they figured out they should probably get him. Gains, heavy personnel, 3rd and short. They're going to throw. Over the middle, caught. No! Pops out incomplete. Gaskin came up and hit Wagner.
South Florida's been playing on defense. I'm not sure he would have gotten the first down with the way this Bulls defense has been tackling. Chenault, Johnny on the spot right there to make the tackle on the sideline. But one of the few times tonight we've just seen a flat-out inaccurate throw.
Picked up 1. That flag was thrown late. You heard the South Florida side.
Pass interference, number 43, defense, spot foul, and automatic. First down.
Just a little early. You're going to see the shot in the back right there on Singleton by Jake Ripp.
Moves the chains, 1st and 10. Alvon Isaac in the backfield. Brown's going to fake it to him. He's going to take a shot deep. Looking for Nimrod. Caught! Bulls are in business. Tempo. Brown. Has the corner. Touchdown. Showing up in a national spotlight in his return to college football. 24-7 South Florida over Boise State. There's an injured player for South Florida, but here's the throw to Nimrod.
Yeah, Chaz Nimrod doing the post route over the top. They ran a crossing route to hold the safety, Devin Banks, number 4, to finally deliver and complete the vertical throw. And now this is where the pace of play catches up with you, because South Florida gets to the line of scrimmage quickly, calls.
And through 3 quarters, we're seeing him.
The magic wand of the transfer portal.
3rd and 8. Pressured, dropped. Incomplete. Rucker almost picked it off.
Take one play at a time. Execute. Execution breeds momentum. That's what we need to do together. I want to see our team finish.
Thank you, Coach.
Well, right now the momentum is with South Florida. So South Florida retains possession. So another look there at the end of the play. You see the ball pop out.
Sure does.
And there was a whole stable of Broncos there. I don't know now Norton got that back, but he did.
I don't know how Jake Rip did not.
Night for the Stanford transfer. Tempo. Up the middle. Norton. Knockout. One unanswered points.
Just can't do that.
It was 7-0. And these Bulls ran out of gate, and they haven't stopped since the fake punt. It is another touchdown in Tampa. All Bulls. So to finish the thought, there Madsen. Again over the middle. Now that's a good grab by Caples. It's going to be a first down, Boise State. You wondered how much the heat, the humidity would play a factor late.
Boise State out of their comfort zone.
And pretty handily right now as we start the fourth quarter. And that's put on Lauder. He did kind of a pirouette, was able to hang on to it.
His program, a lot of experience.
That's a good shot there from Madsen. Caught by Bates. Here comes the pressure. Madsen sets it, has space to run if he wants it. And he pulls it down. And a good open field tackle there in the middle. Ball's out. South Florida recovers. Ira single night long. It's been Todd Orlando's defensive unit. And they are on the doorstep of snapping a 19-game losing streak to ranked teams. And
You're on the right path. That's the thing. And clearly what we've seen tonight after what was a very sloppy start for South Florida on offense, this is a team that is figuring it out.
So 3rd and 5 there, right through Franklin's hands. And that is a mouth snore if I ever saw one. Speaking of Florida.
Florida Gators hiding amongst the Broncos and the blue and orange. Wow.
Boise State. He just comes up lipping and then does that. Escapes the pressure, slides down for a big gain and a first down. There's no quitting him in a gain of 14.
Well, we showed that stat line just below him there, and you saw Gators orange and blue, and then the Boise State orange and blue all in one sector.
Who knew orange and blue is the way to go? Ooh, boy, they hit down there. Jalen Schuling. Oh, that is right up the gut. I talked about breaking a big one. There goes Isaac. The only running back on. That's what made this game fascinating, is both teams had veteran quarterbacks coming back here on 3rd and 2 in a jumbo formation. Not jumbo enough. They're going to hold him short. Braxton Feely brings him down.
There were 7 offensive linemen there, Matt, in the game for South Florida.
Kicking Grammaticas here in Tampa. Never in doubt. Automatica.
He's matured. He's more ready for the moment because of the path they took.
And he's probably going to be a hell of a college football player. That was a great shot, by the way.
That was a great throw.
Over to Quentin Brown, another true freshman. He's probably going to be a really good football player.
Yeah.
Guy hasn't started hope if things don't go their way against Florida and Miami, and they are a group of 5 team, let's say at that point at best would be 10-2, that they wouldn't get docked against an 11-1 team that played an easier schedule.
All right.
Because if we're going eye test, I mean, you're a smart football streak against ranked teams.
Just think, the first 9 plays of the game for South Florida tonight resulted in negative 10 yards. And here we sit at 34-7 South Florida.
So what a start for Alex Golesh, year 3. Believe that this team could be special. And if night one's any indications, he hugs Todd Orlando, whose defense earned it tonight.
Yeah, he deserves a hug.
They could be in store for a special season. Luke's final thoughts, if you will.
Well, just impressed. Everything that Alex Golesh for South Florida spoke to us about this week came to fruition today. Tonight, South Florida made a statement against the premier program at the Group of 5 level of college football playoff participant a year ago.
Charlie Reynolds directed it. Kevin Clark